We have the tech to get food delivered in 15 minutes, but we all have horror stories about buying tickets. The Game Time app gives fans the advantage. Get amazing tickets in just a few taps. Fees are included, so what you see is what you pay. And the Game Time guarantee means authentic tickets at the best price every time. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets to concerts, sports, comedy, and more with Game Time. Download the Game Time app and create an account for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply.
Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
What's up, everybody? Friday Face-Off here. Jeffrey Lavecchio and I got 10 minutes on the clock. We're going to talk about something really, really relevant to the hockey world right meow. And with that, a couple very cool social media posts came out from the NHL this week. One with Spencer Carbery. Spencer Carbery is the head coach of the Washington Capitals, and he won the Jack Adams Award for the top coach in the NHL this year, which, probably unanimous if it wasn't. He did such a great job with the Washington Capitals this year, and they had his family surprise him at the studio, not just his wife and kids, but also flew in some family members from all over North America to surprise him, to give him that award. It was really, really cool. And then the other video was Alex Barkov with the Florida Panthers, who won both the Selke Award for Best Defensive Forward and the King Clancy Award in the NHL. And he does a lot of work at the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital down there in Florida, and they had some of the kids come in to surprise him and to give him that award. So I wanted to talk to you, Vex, about today just how much it takes a village. And nobody ever achieves anything great alone, right? And so after seeing those two videos, a couple things. Number one, it takes a village, but number two, it's just like really cool also how the NHL is doing so much more like all access, getting behind the scenes on different things, and just really helping to tell stories and grow the game and get people to feel, great about the sport. But just in the, it takes a village part. Just your thoughts, man. Nobody ever does it alone.
True. I mean, you have to have such a massive support system. I mean, anything, but hockey obviously is the topic of the podcast, and it takes everybody, whether you're at the highest level or you're a little kid playing. If you're a little kid playing, you need mom and dad, you need your coaches, you need the organization, you need people around you to make the sport fun and, the rink clean, and you literally need every single person to make it happen. In the NHL, for you to be that successful and be the top player in a certain category, like, it takes so many people around you, not only the coaching staff, your teammates, your family, your friends, the trainers, the strength coaches. Like, there's so many people that go into, allowing these players or coaches to perform at the very highest level every single night. And then to be given an award, to earn an award for being the best at what you do in the best league in the whole world. Guys, it is literally not possible to do things like that. Anything big, anything impactful on your own. There's a saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. You want to go far, go together. And Toph's talked about stories from when he was at Cornell with Matt Molson and him taking Toph under his wing the first weekend he was there for a workout out on the football field, just the two of them, and what that did and how that probably shaped the rest of Toph's college experience, just from that being the first weekend in on campus. So like Toph said, it does take a village, and he's also apparently got the black lung pop.
Sorry about that. That was so cute. My bad.
6 years in.
Yeah, man, it's nobody. It takes a village. I would encourage everybody. You can go to my Twitter feed, and I reposted both those videos. And the first one with Carbery, it's just really cool. And I know this, and Pef and I. So the podcast that came out with me and Tom Peffel, the head coach in waiting at Merciers, we talk about like high level coaching is a lonely place at times. it can be a very, very lonely place. You're traveling a lot. You're so immersed in your work, presence, whether you're present physically, sometimes you're not present emotionally or intellectually when you are with your loved ones, and your loved ones sacrifice so much for you to do what you do. And so to have Carbery's entire family come in there and support him and surprise him with that, just a really, really touching piece, really, really touching piece, really cool. And those people deserve that award just as much as he does, because if they didn't support him, whether it was his parents when he was a young kid to instill confidence and leadership and whatever it may be, he wouldn't have got it. And then his wife and his kids right now, if they didn't support him and sacrifice a lot for him to be able to do it, wouldn't happen. It really is a village award, which was really, really cool. And then, the Barkov thing, I think the biggest message in that is better people make better hockey players. Better people make better hockey players. And I know just from, when I was at Cornell, once a year, we would take our players to a school for kids with special needs. And it was a service work that we were doing for them. And the kids were getting a ton out of it by getting, these big, tough hockey players coming in and working with them and playing with them and things like that. But the ultimate gift of it is the conversations you'd have with your players after. And hey, Toph, we got to do that more. Those kids are amazing. And what our players learned from going to work with the kids with special needs, like, it made them better people. It gave them more empathy. It gave them more perspective. It gave them a sense of, hey, life is not given. Like, it's just don't take it for granted. I've been given a gift. And so, Barkov and the work that he did and does at that children's hospital, and them coming in to surprise him, they are a part of him winning those trophies, because the gift that they've given him with that perspective and making him a better person, better leader for his team, I would imagine as well. That's just really cool. Really cool. And I always encourage, anybody that I'm working with, like, do service opportunities, do things for people who are less fortunate than you, whether it's a physical ailment, whether it's the military, whether it's the elderly, whether it's special needs, whatever it may be. It makes you better. It really does make you better, because what we talk about, perspective, is a very powerful thing. Those are perspective activities to the nth degree. And so it's from both sides of it, right? The Carbery side of it and the Barkov side of it. Nobody ever did anything alone, and you need people around you to help motivate you, to help hold you accountable, to help inspire you, to help motivate you. And without people, those people don't win the award.
I love that you said better people, better hockey player. 99.9% of the time that's true. I mean, it's so obvious, and especially like from younger ages, going up, especially, for Toph and I working with, teenage players and up for so long, and Toph, coaching college players for so long, like you really see, Toph and I say it all the time, how you do anything is how you do everything. How you treat one person is how you're going to treat most people, and it's having a great support staff, having people that, like Toph said, pull you up, push you, when you need to be pushed, hold you accountable, are there for you during the hard days, because there's going to be hard days. No matter what you're doing, if you're trying to be elite at anything, there's going to be ups and downs. We've all seen those graphics where success, people think it's a straight line to the top, and it actually looks like a freaking, loop-de-loop, crazy drawing with ups, downs, circles, twists, turns, all the above, and without that support staff, you're just never going to make it to that top of that mountain. So remember to always surround yourself with really, really good people that make you a better person.
100%, man. Whenever I get the opportunity to talk to, especially like teenage kids, anywhere from like 13 up through even college, that's one of the things I talk about the most, is how far you get. A lot of that is going to be about the quality of people that you surround yourself with. And you and I both have been blessed to have great support systems, not just with our families, but also great groups of friends. And the most important decision you can make as a teenager is who your friends are. It's the most important decision that you're going to make. And it's so funny when I talk to kids of that age about this and get really honest about it. You can see them calculating in their heads, and you can see the power that idea has on them. And it's really, really powerful. And if there's anything you can do as a leader, as a coach, I think based on kind of like the feedback I get from kids that I talk to, because a lot of times they'll say, hey, I'll talk to them about a lot of different things. What are some things that you're taking out of this that you can now go use in your hockey life, in your life outside of hockey? And so many of them is like, wow, like I really need, people are important. I really need to surround myself with good people. And so, I just think it was really cool to see those 2 videos this week. Really cool to see those 2 videos. It really does take a village, man.
So true. Man, so cool. So freaking cool.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking back on like my career and just like everyone that helped me so much. Like everyone. There's
and continue to help you.
Continue.
Like, could you be doing what you're doing if you did not have your wife?
Not a chance, bro. I tell my wife, I tell Kylie every single day. I'm like, I am so freaking grateful for you. I literally could not be doing any of this without her. Literally. And yeah, dude. I mean, it's amazing how much she does for our family, and that's just one person. And then I think about
my wife too, man.
Yeah, then you think about all the other people. Like, there's so many people at my newest gym that I just opened up, my headquarters for, where I do everything that disseminates down into the other locations. And there's no way I could have got this one going without all these people that have helped so much getting it going in such a quick time. I mean, I would challenge all you guys listening to this today at some point, think about 2 to 3 people that have helped you in your journey, whether that's business, hockey, coaching, life, family, whatever it is, and just send them a text. Hey, just wanted to say, Billy, just wanted to let you know how much you mean to me. You taught me about the Borophyll. You told me to stay in hike school. Like whatever it is, send somebody a text. Tell them what they mean to you, what they've done for you, how much you love them, and just see what happens.
They're called our guy Matt Granados, who both of us know very, very well. He calls them the toy texts. Just TOY, thinking of you. That's it. Goes a long way. I love that. All right, guys, time is up. Share the show. Surround yourself with good people. Let's go.
Booyah.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.